Hey folks, I am just coming down from Guy Peak in Washington State and wanted to give a little review on the pants that I'm wearing today. These are Fjallraven Abisko pants. Had them for about a year or so, and I'm going to talk about how they performed on conditions today. To start with, these have the G1000 in the front, which is a water resistant fabric, not waterproof. To me though, that doesn't make a huge amount of difference. I've noticed with waterproof fabrics like Gore-Tex or Pertex that sooner or later it's going to wet out and I get wet using them, so it's never been perfect. That said, these do repel rain to an extent. I think potentially they may let a little bit more water in than a Gore-Tex fabric does, but not too much. But I am generally using these on hikes when I'm doing a lot of bushwhacking, like today. There's a hiker's trail up Guy Peak, and today though, big patches of snow are obscuring the trail, and I was kind of taking some side trips and going through brush and whatnot. The advantage of having the G1000 fabric on the fronts of these is that they are very abrasion resistant, which is great for these sort of conditions. That said, they're not perfect. Fjallraven pants are known for being tough. If you look here, you can see something snagged me and I've got a little bit of a tear there. So Fjallraven's policy is that they'll repair defects in workmanship. I assume that means seams coming apart and whatnot, and I haven't had that problem. But I don't know if they'll replace sort of thing here where it's just wear and tear. Something snagged it or I brushed it on a rock. I may even just try to sew it up myself. Other things about these pants that are noteworthy is while the front is the G1000, the back of the pant is a stretch material that is not waterproof or water resistant. So if you sit on snow or on anything wet, you're going to feel that. The advantage of that though is having that little bit of stretch fabric in the back of the pants. Makes the pants move with you, and they're a little more comfortable on big steps up. Like going up steep slopes or hopping boulders and stuff like that. So I appreciated that. Other thing about these pants that I do like is they've got these side vents here, which is great. I find that these are very cooling when you're hiking, and I like them quite a bit. The side vents, though, do not have a mesh liner like some other pants that I have. Pro to not having the liner is they're a lot more breathable. There's more airflow through the side vents there. The downside is if you're post holing in deep snow like I was today with those vents open, you run a risk of getting snow into your pants, which I did today. Kind of nice, cooled me down a little bit, but could be a nuisance. Other things about these pants, they've got good hip pockets here. And then they've got thigh pockets that are very deep, great for holding onto gear. Note about the side pockets is there is a zipper pocket on the left, which is great for keys and whatnot. The right is just covered by snaps, so a little less secure. It's annoying to me. I'm right-handed. I always want to keep my wallet and keys on the right side, and I wish the zipper pocket was there. But such is life. Like I said though, I've had these for about a year. They've held up to some really rough conditions. They're my go-to pants for when I'm doing any sort of off-trail bushwhacking or scrambling, really rocky stuff. So the sizing on these Fjallraven pants, for me, I'm wearing my normal size. Some people do say that they run a little bit small and that you should size up. But that's not the case for me. I'm at my normal size, maybe kind of right at the breaking point where they're comfortable, not too tight or whatever. But if they were any more snug, I'd size up. So if you're kind of at that point with your normal fit, you may want to try a larger size. Customer service at the Fjallraven stores is generally pretty good. I've been to the Fjallraven store here in Seattle and also the one in Bend, and they're very helpful. Their customer service is great.